On the air for more than 70 years, this is television's oldest and most successful real estate program, The House Detective. The House Detective is brought to you by Axia Home Loans, White Lotus, Loca Tile Group, Nicole Williams State Farm Office, First Centennial Title, Campbell's Carpets, Accent Window Coverings, Norwalk Furniture Gallery, Master Service Plumbing, Scott Roofing, Nevada Custom Closets, Flowers by Patty, and featuring homes from Better Homes and Gardens Draculich Realty. And now, here's third-generation house detective, Greg Newman.
Good afternoon and welcome to June here on The House Detective. If you've missed something in the first 5 months of the year, not to worry. Just go to our website, thehousedetectivereno.com. You'll find all of our builders, you'll find all of our sponsors, and of course, our 3 real estate companies here on the show. Thehousedetectivereno.com. It's where you stop, one place for everything the show has to offer. Now we're going to get going with Mountain Meadow Estates, brought to us by Carter Hill Homes, just outside Genoa, right on the Genoa Lakes Ranch course. It's Mountain Meadow Estates, getting things started on The House Detective.
Tucked between Nevada's oldest settlement, the natural beauty of the Carson Valley, and the fairways of Genoa Lakes is Mountain Meadow Estates. This neighborhood of semi-custom homes will offer 4 different creative designs with separate elevations. At Mountain Meadow Estates, you're just steps away from the fairways and minutes from the charm of Genoa. Located just off Jacks Valley Road in Genoa, it's Mountain Meadow Estates, presented by Carter Hill Homes.
Before the phone rings here at Master Service Plumbing, our team of professionals are getting ready for what comes next. We make sure that our journeyman plumbers have all of the equipment and training necessary to do whatever the next job brings. We make sure to be on time and get the job done quickly so we can keep our rates competitive. And we're available 24 hours a day, 7 days a week for those plumbing emergencies. We're family owned, Master Service Plumbing, fixing Nevada's plumbing since 1991.
This portion of The House Detective is brought to you by Better Homes and Gardens Draculich Realty.
If you're thinking about moving up, we've got some great advice for you because there's a serious limited amount of inventory out there. I've got a couple of guys from Better Homes and Gardens Draculich Realty. Adrian sitting with me, and Lee. Adrian, somebody talks to you about moving up. What's your advice to them?
Talk to a realtor. Your home's probably worth way more than you expect.
That's great advice because we hear it all the time. Oh, I got so much more money than I expected. Lee, to go along with that?
The last person that had me over to check their home equity, they had over $100K just sitting there and they had no idea.
And they had no idea. That gives you the knowledge of what's going on and how you can be moving up instead of trying to squeeze every last corner of your home. All right. With that knowledge, we're going to show you some homes from Better Homes and Gardens Draculich Realty. Number 1, Adrian, your listing. Let's see it.
An impressive balance of design elements come together with home number 1. We're starting out in the gated neighborhood of Mountain Gate in South Suburban Reno. Designed around an enclosed courtyard, this 3-bedroom, 3.5-bath home has a creative feel. Most of your time will be spent in the impressive great room. There you have a blend of natural light, an elegant kitchen with granite, custom cabinets, an expansive island, and wine storage with a service bar. This over 3,300 square foot home is close to schools, shopping, and so much more, and has the asking price of $1,477,000. To find out more about this South Suburban Reno home, call me, Adrian Draculich. Call me at Better Homes and Gardens Draculich Realty for more information about home number 1.
When you move to a home in a new neighborhood, there's a pretty good chance your family will be zoned for a newer school zone. Home number 2 in Spanish Springs is zoned for some of the area's newest schools. This 4-bedroom, 2.5-bath home has a fresh feel inside with a wide horizontal fireplace as the defining feature in the great room. You'll also find plank flooring and a kitchen with quartz and matching stainless appliances. The primary suite enjoys a private retreat, and the backyard is a level blank slate ready for your ideas. This over 1,800 square foot home has the asking price of $500,000. To find out more about this Spanish Springs home, you can contact me, Lee Stevens. You can reach me at Better Homes and Garden Draculich Realty for more information about home number 2.
With unmatched value in a completely remodeled home, home number 3 on the east edge of Carson City may not be what you're expecting. With 5 bedrooms and 3.5 baths, your family will have plenty of room to spread out. The space will be enjoyed in the updated great room that's highlighted by the fireplace and extra large slider. The kitchen is elegant with quartzite counters, top-of-the-line appliances, expansive tile work, and custom cabinetry. There's a walkout basement with plenty of space, and you can enjoy more than a full acre of land. The reduced price of this almost 3,900 square foot home is $999,987. If you're interested in this updated Carson home, call Feather Dugan. You can reach Feather at Better Homes and Gardens Dracula Realty with more information about home number 3.
Enjoy some amazing views from the balcony of home number 4. Located in a gated South Reno community, you'll love the neighborhood too. This 3-bedroom, 2.5-bath home is all about time in the great room. There you'll find a comfortable living space at one end and room for formal dining and a well-appointed kitchen at the other. The kitchen was finished with granite, an island, and pantry. But the real appeal is the balcony off the primary suite and the backyard. Both spots enjoy impressive views with no immediate rear neighbors. With over 2,300 square feet of living space, the asking price is $764,900, and there's a community clubhouse. For more information about this South Reno home, contact Brian Draculich. You can reach Brian at Better Homes and Garden Draculich Realty for more info about home number 4.
Let's bring you to another newer neighborhood in Spanish Springs for home number 5. This clean home has bright spaces and modern touches. Located not far from parks and schools, this 4-bedroom, 2.5-bath home has tile across the entire lower level, perfect for a family with allergy issues. The open kitchen has modern stainless steel appliances and granite counters with a breakfast bar. You'll find other upgrades including solar panels, tinted windows, and a zero-scape yard for limited water use. This almost 2,500 square foot home has an asking price of $595,000. If you're interested in Spanish Springs home, contact Kaylin Grossman at Better Homes and Gardens Dracula Realty. Kaylin can get you more information about home number 5.
This may be the setting and style you've been waiting for. Home number 6 enjoys mountains and fairways as an incredible backdrop. Set on over an acre, you'll immediately notice an onyx backlit wall in the sitting room of this 3-bedroom, 3.5-bath home. Another impressive touch is the cone textured ceiling. The gourmet kitchen was finished with high-end appliances and dark vein granite counters, but it may be the outdoor spaces that grab you in the end. There's an outdoor kitchen, covered patio, and in-ground pool right off the course. Together it makes over 4,100 square foot home special, and the asking price is $2.2 million. To find out more about this Washoe Valley home, contact Giselle Vasquez. You can reach Giselle at Better Homes and Garden Dracula Realty for more information about home number 6.
It's a beautiful home right on the fairways of Toyabe. We know there's a lot of different names going all the way back to Lightning
Toyabe
W.
now, yeah.
Yeah, now Toyabe. Adrian, beautiful home down south part of town. Lee, great space down south as well. Good stuff. Both of you. Thank you. We want to thank the guys from Better Homes and Gardens, Dracula Realty. Now we're going to remind you that Nicole Williams and her State Farm team are available to you 5 days a week in her Midtown office, and she's got another office coming closer to you if you live down south. Here's Nicole Williams on The House Detective.
Change happens in our community and with your family, and so do your insurance needs. I'm Nicole Williams, your local State Farm agent. My team and I are here 5 days a week to help with your changing insurance needs. We're committed to personal service, so when you call, stop by, or set up a virtual appointment, we can create a plan that's right for you. Call to make an appointment or stop by our convenient Midtown office to see if we can save you some money on your auto, home, or life insurance needs.
Ryder Homes has been designing and building award-winning communities for over 60 years now. And we're just getting started. Now building in Sparks, Carson City, State Line, and coming soon to downtown Reno, Nevada. Learn more at riderhomes.com/Nevada.
We're more than just a furniture store. We can help transform your home or your room. Hi, I'm Michelle, owner of Norwalk Furniture Gallery and Accent Window Coverings. We offer competitively priced flooring, area rugs, furniture, art, unique accessories, and window coverings. Best of all, we can help pull it all together with our free in-home interior design services. We are located on South Virginia in the Winters Crossing Shopping Center. Come visit Norwalk Furniture Gallery today and let us help you create the perfect space.
This portion of The House Detective is brought to you by Axia Home Loans.
Okay, you're thinking, how do I get out of my current house because it's got all this money in it and I want to move into my next house, but I can't do it until this house sells? we may have an answer for you. Brett Beck and Kim from Axia Home Loans talk about contingent offers. How does this work for somebody who needs that money from the previous home?
Well, you can come in with as little as 5% down on a conventional loan, and being a contingent buyer means you've got to sell that other home first.
Right.
With the lack of inventory on the market, right now, having a contingent offer makes it tricky,
It
right?
does.
And you may miss that great house. So the idea behind this is if you may qualify with both payments, you may not. And there's a solution for both of those options. But the biggest thing is if we buy the next house before we sell the current one, there's a thing called recasting.
Okay.
And that's where you take a large chunk of money, maybe it's $10,000, $20,000, $100,000, $200,000. You can take that money and give it to the mortgage company, and they can re-amortize your loan to give you the payment you always wanted and perhaps eliminate mortgage insurance.
So what we're doing there is we're taking the equity of that original home, if you will, your current existing home, and without having to go through the whole process of getting a new loan, you're saying, okay, now put it, once I've sold my home, into my new home so it brings down that monthly cost.
Exactly.
Okay.
Exactly.
And with as limited inventory as we've got out there, you shouldn't be sweating too much about getting out of the previous one. It may be just a timing.
It may be just that.
Okay. Is there anything more to recasting a loan, or are there costs to it? Is there anything
Great
about
question. $300 will allow you to recast, and at Axia Home Loans, we do allow recasting. It's just important to tell your lender up front so we can make sure that the investor's aware of this future recast.
If you're planning on selling and you want to make sure that you do this timing correctly, you want to sit down with Kim. How they get in touch with you?
830-0955.
It's Kim Petrie with Axia Home Loans. Recast is the term. It costs $300, which most likely is literally 1 month's payment saved.
Amen.
So it's not a lot of money.
Or more.
And it's a way to not have to worry so much about the timing from one home to another.
Or the payment, right? Because when
Exactly.
they get into that, it's so much,
It is.
right?
Thanks, Kim.
Thank you.
Okay, now we're going to bring you from one showroom out to another. We're going to bring you out to Loca Tile Group, where they've added cabinetry to their incredible line of products. Here's Loca Tile Group on The House Detective.
Welcome to Sierra Colina, a privately gated community of luxurious new homes located on Lake Tahoe's East Shore and State Line, Nevada. Live near world-class skiing, lakefront golf, and endless indoor and outdoor activities 365 days a year in one of the most beautiful places on earth. The homes feature open concept floor plans with cathedral ceilings, high-end Tahoe-inspired interior design, and priceless lake and mountain views. Stop by and tour our model homes, or visit us online at sierracolina.com to learn more.
Seasons in northern Nevada can range from the harshest of summers to the most dramatic of winters. Hi, I'm Justin with Scott Roofing. Our family-owned business has been servicing roofing needs in northern Nevada for over 75 years. We work with companies like GAF and Malarkey to bring your home a fresh look that will stand up to all the seasons. We're Scott Roofing, roofing homes and commercial businesses for over 75 years.
This portion of The House Detective is brought to you by Dixon Realty.
Looking to move to a golf course location, right on the fairways? We've got a suggestion for you. Brett Beck and JD from Dixon Realty. Home number one is your listing right on the course.
That's right on the 10th tee box. Beautiful view.
It is. It's down Wolf Run. It's home number one. We're going to see it right now. Let's see it, JD.
Let's do it. Let's bring you to South Reno to find a home right on the fairway. It may not be what you think. Home number one sits the fairways of Wolf Run. It's a newer single-level, 3-bedroom, 2.5-bath custom home. Built to enjoy the fairway and mountain views, the great room has large windows and a 3-sided fireplace. You'll also find the Brazilian hardwood floors, impressive tile work, and built-in surround. The backyard is all about time under the pergola with retractable awnings and mature landscaping. This over 2,400 square foot home has the asking price of $1,085,000, and there's RV parking as well. For more about this South Suburban Reno home on the course, call me, JD Draculich. You can reach me at Dixon Realty for more about home number 1.
A mid-century ranch in the heart of town is home number 2. The location of this home is in one of the most sought-after neighborhoods in Reno. Located in the heart of Old Southwest Reno, this single-level home still features expansive hardwood floors, built-in bookcases, and large wood-burning fireplace in the family room. There are 4 bedrooms with 3 full updated baths. Other features found in this over 2,300 square foot home include an updated kitchen with granite and double ovens, a private backyard that enjoys a patio, tall pines, and lots of grass. The asking price is $850,000. For more about this mid-century home, call MC Pearson. You can reach MC at Dixon Realty for more about home number 2.
Another mid-century home to show you brings us to the historic Veterans District for home number 3. Located in central Reno, there are way more updates than you might be expecting. This 3-bedroom, 2-bath home has several charming elements you must see. You'll find archways and hardwood floors and a wood-burning fireplace in the living room. One of the biggest surprises is the kitchen. It's been updated with high-end appliances, granite, and new cabinetry. The updated basement enjoys an expansive living space with a full bed and bath. The asking price for this home with over 2,000 square feet of living space is $699,000, and there's RV parking. If you would like to know more about this central Reno home, call Devin Scruggs. Call Devin at Dixon Realty for more about home number 3.
It's a wonderful secret in South Reno. Home number 4 is in Crystal Lakes, a mature neighborhood with its own community swimming pool, sport courts, green belts, and pathways. Located on a corner lot, inside you'll be greeted by a custom staircase to this 4-bedroom, 3-bath home. Remodeled to include Brazilian cherry hardwood floors, giving this over 2,500 square feet of living space an elegant feel. The kitchen now has a large island with granite, and it looks out to the family room with a fireplace. The primary suite has an updated bath, and the backyard feels like a park. All this has the asking price of $689,000. For more about this South Suburban home, call Diane McDonald. You can reach Diane at Dixon Realty to find out more about home number 4.
Now we've got a spot just above Somerset on the edge of the community. Home number 5 is in the dramatic neighborhood of the Cliffs. This modern-looking single-level home has 3 bedrooms with 3.5 baths. It's all about the great room with panoramic views of the Sierras. There are extensive tile floors, an upgraded fireplace, and old-world texture with custom paint. The open kitchen enjoys upgraded cabinets and granite, a pantry, and plenty of prep space, and you can enjoy sunsets from the protected patio. This over 2,800 square foot home is priced at $1,339,000, and each of the bedrooms are full suites. Want to know more about this Somerset home? Contact Don Dees. You can call Don at Dixon Realty for more about home number 5.
Those 5 homes should give you a good idea of what Dixon offers from mid-century to modern in 5 homes. It's a lot to show you. JD, great having you back in.
Thank you as well.
And beautiful home right on the golf course down at Wolf Run. Good
Appreciate
stuff.
it.
Okay, now we're going to remind you that White Lotus is there for your home cleaning so that you can be out doing other things. Remember, they're licensed, bonded, and insured. Here's White Lotus Home Cleaning Services on The House Detective.
They take care of the job at your house in a very succinct amount of time. They have it down to a fine science of what it takes to get done in a certain amount of time, so they don't waste your time or your money.
One of the very, very few companies that use non-toxic biodegradable products.
Because they are trustworthy, exquisite home cleaning is a White Lotus. It's not just the attention to detail, but it's the unexpected.
First Centennial Title has called Nevada home and has been at the forefront of Northern Nevada property transactions for over 40 years. Our in-house team of title, escrow, and real estate professionals work together to provide our clients with the resources and services they need to purchase a home and close a real estate transaction. There's no question a lot goes into the home buying process, and First Centennial Title is here to streamline the closing.
We are First Centennial!
You ever seen the little, the 80-word description or disclaimer at the end of a commercial that tells you about all the things that they could charge you for that you have no shot of reading unless you pause it and then enlarge that screen? We've got some explanations for you. I've brought back in Kurt Franke from the law offices of Kurt A. Franke. One of those fees could be an early prepayment fee.
That's right. And, they apply in some states on mortgages. Few states don't allow them at all, but a prepayment penalty is essentially saying if you pay off more than your monthly payment, then you can be penalized for that amount, and especially if you pay off like an entire mortgage or an entire loan.
In the state of Nevada, where do we stand?
We stand in very good space. They're generally restricted, except for different kinds of loans that are non-traditional. Then they can charge prepayment penalties. But it used to be certain federal loans, because it was governed by federal law, could charge them, but they've really restricted that. And the Dodd-Frank Act also slowed down the amount of interest they can charge each year, and prepayment penalties usually disappear after about 5 years.
Okay. So what we're saying is, if for something happens that's good in your favor and you say, I want to get rid of this loan, or I want to refinance or anything like that, then you shouldn't be penalized for, if you will, doing the right thing.
Yeah, and you want to make sure you know about that, because, a lot of people encourage you to pay a mortgage off, pay an extra $100, pay an extra $200 each month. You want to make sure you don't run into a prepayment penalty when you're doing that.
And I'm sure that is put into, or you can contact your mortgage provider as to what your status is. And obviously we show most of our to mostly Northern Nevada, but if you're in California, that may be different rules over there.
Yeah, you definitely want to check that and ask your mortgage provider, because they're generally pretty open about that, and we'll tell you what's in there, because we know what a stack of documents look like at closing, and it's hard to get through all that.
Very good. If you have any other legal questions, maybe it's personal injury or business, you can sit down with Kurt. How they get in touch with you?
Well, you can call my office at 775-827-6100. Speak with Linda, Dylan, or Camille. They'd be happy to set up an appointment. Or go to my website. That's locaf.com, LOKAF.com.
Law offices of Kurt A. Franke, bringing us information about prepayment fees. Good stuff. Thank you. All right. Now we're going to bring you out to Campbell's Carpets. We tell you all the time that they install hardwood as well as lots of different forms of carpet. Remember, they do all their own installations themselves. It's Campbell's Carpets here on The House Detective.
For more than 30 years and 3 generations, Campbell's Carpets has been freshening up homes in Northern Nevada. Step into their showroom to find an extensive selection that's sure to fit your budget. They feature name brands like Shaw and Mohawk. Your home will never look so good. Looking for hardwood? Campbell's can help there too. They have a large selection of hardwood and they do all their own installation. It's family run and locally owned. Campbell's Carpets.
We're spending more time at home than ever before. That means organization is key to a peaceful house. Here at Nevada Custom Closets, our goal is to bring that organization to all parts of your home. From the living room with creative entertainment spaces to stylish master suites, even impressive garages are part of what we can do for you. Nevada Custom Closets is located inside of Norwalk Furniture Gallery at the corner of Huffaker and South Virginia, or look us up online, Nevada Custom Closets.
This portion of The House Detective is brought to you by RE/MAX Professionals.
We have a pretty affordable segment coming up for the next 5 homes from RE/MAX Professionals. All over Northern Nevada, your opportunity to move into your own home. I've brought back in Sam from RE/MAX Professionals. You've got one of those affordable homes,
I do.
A condo down in Carson City.
I do.
Reduced price.
We just reduced the price, and we went from the best deal in Carson to an even better deal.
It is. Okay, that's home number 2. I get to, Sam's letting me read about it. So you're going to show us number 1. Let's see it.
I sure am. You may have seen Damani Ranch, but you may not have noticed the wonderful mountain views. Home number 1 takes full advantage of those views with a home that still shows like a model. This 5-bedroom, 3-bath home that's move-in ready. Some recent updates include a newer hot water heater, window coverings, and there's extra storage in the garage. The kitchen is the center of the great room, with the formal dining in one direction and the family room just across the serving bar. This wonderful home isn't far from parks, schools, and this home could be set up for second generation. This over 2,500 square foot home is priced at $755,000. For more information about this South Reno home, call Samantha Sequela at RE/MAX Professionals, Samantha can tell you more about home number 1.
We continue to suggest home ownership is a great way to get ahead. Home number 2 is an end unit townhome that could be the answer to home ownership in Carson City. It's a spacious 3-bedroom, 2 full bath townhome with such desirable features as a fireplace with brick surround in the living room. You'll find updated flooring, interior paint, and lighting. The kitchen has updated appliances, plank flooring, and extra light that comes from being an end unit. This over 1,300 square foot home has a private patio and there's 2 dedicated parking spaces. The asking price is now $310,000. For more information about owning a home in Carson City, call Sam Olson at RE/MAX Professionals. Sam can tell you more about home number 2.
You may think that off Toll Road in South Suburban Reno you'll only find ranch property. But if that's not what you're looking for, then you may never think about home number 3. This small group of homes has a country setting with some city touches. This single-level 3-bedroom, 2-bath home greets you with an open and bright living room. Not far from the kitchen is the dining area, accented by a gas log fireplace. The backyard is an oasis with a large deck and a nice-sized yard. This over 1,400 square foot home with a country feeling is priced at $599,000, and there's room to park your RV. To find out more about this South Reno home, call Mitchell Ross at RE/MAX Professionals. Mitchell can tell you more about home number 3.
Lush, mature trees and lovely landscaping surround home number 4, a condo on the south side of town. This home ownership opportunity has a great location. It's an in-unit, 2-bedroom, 2-bath that features brand new interior paint and textured ceilings. The kitchen has updated lighting and a serving bar with built-in shelving. Enjoy the convenience of this 960 square foot ground floor unit at the south end of town for the asking price of $280,000. For more about condo living in South Reno, call Maura Shea at RE/MAX Professionals. Maura can show you home number 4.
Here's a unique opportunity. A brand new modular home already in place on over a 1/3-acre lot that's ready to go. That's home number 5 in Cold Springs. This 4-bedroom, 2-bath home has a spacious layout with a contemporary design. You'll be the first to enjoy energy-efficient appliances, windows, and a full complement of window coverings. Set well back from the street on a nice-sized lot, you'll enjoy full rear fencing and xeriscape landscaping. In all, this almost 1,300 square foot new modular home has the asking price of $399,000, and don't forget about ample RV parking. For more about this new North Valley's home, give Sarah Sharkey a call at RE/MAX Professionals. Sarah can give you more information about home number 5.
Sarah can help you out with home number 5, a brand new home for under $400,000 just in the North Valleys.
Yeah.
And Sam brought us a listing down in Carson City. It's $310 for, and it feels like new inside, doesn't it?
It's amazing. It's amazing.
All redone. Good stuff.
Thank you.
Thank you, Sam. Well, thank you for joining us. We'll be back here next week, normal time, 5:30 right here on Channel 2. So until then, stay safe, stay healthy. We'll see you next week. Take care.
The House Detective has been brought to you by Axia Home Loans, White Lotus, Loca Tile Group, Nicole Williams State Farm Office, First Centennial Title, Campbell's Carpets, Accent Window Coverings, Norwalk Furniture Gallery, Master Service Plumbing, Scott Roofing, Nevada Custom Closets, and Flowers by Patty.